Hi, so this is my video journal for Rent. Question 1, what did I notice? What was meaningful, interesting, strange? I think that how this play chooses to deal with reality was really moving and interesting to me. I think a lot of musicals just go for cliches and almost like a fantasy world, but this deals with addiction, poverty, self-identity, AIDS, dying young, suicide, all these tragedies, and it kind of tells you to look past that and live and love and prosper, I guess. Number 2, what values are being represented? Going off of the first one, I think living to your fullest, don't worry about society, be yourself, follow your dreams, do what feels right, and it's kind of like the whole seize the day, no day but today mindset. And another one is materialism. I think this play does a good job of telling you that money does not equal love, and you can still love when you have nothing, and vice versa, and life is precious, it's so short, and you should really treasure the people around you. Number 3, watch with a pencil. Because this takes place in the AIDS epidemic, and people did die from it. Angel died, Colin tested positive, and much more. But how long can one live without AIDS? I was wondering. Live with AIDS. Without treatment, it's kind of, you can live for 3 years, and now that's longer. I think you can live a long, happy life. But at the time of this play, it was kind of new, and it was basically getting tested positive was almost like a death sentence. Question 4, the issue of diversity. I think one thing that stood out to me was how this musical chooses to deal with addiction and the stigma around it, and drugs as a whole. I think Mimi, at least in my opinion, she wasn't criminalized. She was a stripper, she was addicted to heroin, and she was still depicted as a person, and you could still see her struggling, not just being a criminal for doing drugs. Question number 5. One song I chose the very basic, Seasons of Love. I think it tells you to value a year of life and measure it in love, and again, not in materialistic items it says in laughter, coffee, sunsets. Those aren't exactly the words, but you get what I mean. And number 6, 2 questions of my own. I was wondering if anyone felt bad for Mimi, or if they had sympathy for her, because I don't know. I know I said that she wasn't criminalized really, but a lot of times addicts can still be seen as the bad guy, and I was just wondering if you guys perceived her as a victim, or if she was almost an antagonist. And do you believe that this title works for the play? And would something else be stronger than Rent as the title?